home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. Watch your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Aight, all your men that been to jail before? Whoa. And all them upper cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps. Aight, they go to click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, aight, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft for the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, yeah, characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are whoa. You broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me.
It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Like any edge that you could create, but now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. What is up? Coming out throwing is Williams. He's on a quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's escorted out.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd down now. They need 7.
What?
Okay, go ahead and pitch me. I think we just saw it. Not only a fullback getting a touch, but getting a double-digit gain. I think the big guy has earned himself another carry or two with that run.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. No motion, Jefferson left. First down throw by Williams. That drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Remember in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for second down and 13. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. Williams here, that ball's out. The Falcons bring it in. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They have gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
First play, they can kick it to the left, complete. Along the sideline inside the 25. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Has it in close. And a touchdown. The Falcons don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Gets across the 30 before he's blocked up. To the line. First and 10.
Ready, set. Blue, blue, blue.
That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Get a more aggressive call on second.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready, set.
Williams from the gun. On the move, and right. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it. Moving quickly, trying to get set up.
First down.
First down, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. Will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Working from the gun, Williams. Forced out to his right. Took off with it again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Williams will look to throw. Offensive line fast.
Come on, Buddha. Airhead, 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 airhead. Pat, yes, yes. Tempo, tempo.
Third down. Here's Williams. He goes down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Finish it on. Alone.
Here we go. Fourth down with Williams. He's going for the completion. He takes it down at the 33. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got it first to begin the frame. He's brought down at the 17-yard line. Looking quickly here. Williams to throw on first. Chased out to his right. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and it may have brought them off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual puts all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab tonight for him.
Well, he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Hey, new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Let go.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 26-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Here's a throw. That sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble. Gets blocked out again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game wreckers. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
So fourth down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. He'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. This slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
San Francisco calls it second timeout.
At the 31.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
To throw is Williams. The Niners moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Headed out right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Now here's Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. The Falcons return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now. And we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat, baseball, if you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
Ready? Go! There it is, there it is!
Now begin with a quick completion to the right side. That's the 20. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Williams on first down. It's going deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. To throw, Williams. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
And the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down.
Come on, come on, come on.
Here he goes, third and long. That's completed right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
What is up?
Just before halftime. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Oh, offense catches a break there.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Watch out, watch out.
Final throw before the break. Throwing this for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Hey, you go to halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, is 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. That kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Check smash, check smash. Get up.
They'll start the second half. He'll scurry forward for pick number 3.
This offense now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, for very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
They stick with McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so that means third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Come on. Dragon 60. Viking 18. beat. Let go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's going to come with his McCaffrey. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
first down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Let's go.
Pass it quick to the receiver coming across. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ready, break.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
That's completed out to the right. And he's tackled for a short gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So now here's 3rd and 5.
79 Broncos. Pass. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. One's complete right side. He's into the end zone. And a touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field.
You say too late to start, got your heart in hand. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, ain't it hard? You know you're better than this. Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice of the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleeds. Through distance strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Football League. Brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks in the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy that you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
Stephanie! Cougar 19! Hut, hut!
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Nice run there. He stopped just by the first down. A pickup of the 8-yard line.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Okay, break!
From the 48-yard
19
line.
tight,
Here's
19
second
tight.
and a yard.
Let's go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison! Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His forward releasing. And he's going to bring it in. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. It's good for a Falcon first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
Pressure too much, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to drop it that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready? Buffalo 18! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Take it. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and it will bring up third down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Third and a long way to go.
Gravity Lions!
Gained some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Myers quick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Jackson now to return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. Time.
It's the first one for Robinson. And he's brought down for a gain of the
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Time.
Here's a first carry to their running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On one, ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So we went to their practice earlier in the week, Mike. We saw that they spent a lot of time with these RPO looks, and it looked a lot better in practice than it did right there, but they're going to come back to it. They have a lot of faith in that element of their offense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Gun, gun. Shot. Big 13. Big 13. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This is complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with a first down coming up.
On one, ready? Here we go. Shot.
He's able to get away from one. Reinforcements were there back. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But now this guy does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Now second down throw for Burrow. Gets away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a
Here we
yard.
go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Shot. Wide 8. 11 MT. 11 MT. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got it about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 17 yards. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now,
Here we go.
put the finishing touches on. It's first and goal. And it's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this first half. scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Dickerson. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This just does make it through. It's taken at the 20. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of the yard.
Let's go. Ready?
We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. He looks free, right side, and they will finally run him down. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 33 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. They get the ball in their hands. Not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. It's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Up the middle, here's the tackle. Finding room to the 20. And he will go
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike. And then finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone. First time today.
To kick off.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he will get put down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80. Shot.
On first and 10, Burrow. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That ball broken. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
Gun. Shot.
Burrow here on second down. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now a timeout. That's their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
On one, ready?
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. 12. Stop.
They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw it. It's complete. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. averages the 31 as they line up first.
Here we
and
go.
10.
Wide 80. Wide 80. Shot.
Here's Bird. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Gun. Shot. Wide 80. Shot. What's the deal?
He's going to let this one go deep. A huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Falcons will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Well, this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Falcons go ahead and take their second time out. The clock is down to 20 seconds to go in the first half. Down to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set.
The play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And now it's for Johnson.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewart for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. Returnable from the 2. This is going to make it out to the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
65, 6. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
First play, they will quick it through. Incomplete. He's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Chop alert! 19, Tiger! 19, Tiger! Hey, check that! Street! Ready?
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
Look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
On the set.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Right side, secured by Kittle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Get it?
With McCaffrey on the ground. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs.
Almost 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Hey!
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. Look at this. 9 yards on a nice first down run.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down. Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Rig alert! Cavity Lions! Ready!
Second down is going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it 2nd down, well inside field goal range.
Cowboy 80.
Hey, check motion in. Put your hands on it.
Back to throw now. Buys time, rolling right. Down for his running back, and he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
You know, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects it in the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Going to 54, going to 54, 26.
Prescott opening with the pass. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead on the first play of the drive.
It's no offense, but it's a true speed kills. You don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
They'll set up here for the point after.
Extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs want the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. He's going well so far. Pass midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Motion the tight end over. Throwing on first is Prescott. Has him on a quick hit. And he's short of the first after a game.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Tick down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. 3rd and a lower yard coming up.
Here we go. Strike.
Going to the zone keeper. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Slot man motioned over.
60 action. 60 action. Steady.
Quarterback in here. Touchdown. The Chiefs get some big points and the lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
14. Falcons 10. Morton Anderson to kick off.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking this fullback now. Get some space around the field. He winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. All right, so they let the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. From the 4-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. Unlock line.
Now try it right with McKinley. Starts out this down with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready. 60 Vikings. 60. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Jump off Popeye's back. He's not called at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. Let go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, hit it right. Completed to his running back. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Ready.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Go. Cut.
That's completed. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Okay, break.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70.
From the red zone on 1st. Balls out of the pocket quick. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Ready, run.
Still sticking with the passing game. Forced out to his right. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Steady.
Drawn up for him. Looks like they get about 4 on it, but not close to the 1st. That brings up 4th down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They could try for some points going into the break. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Myers' kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to starts. 1st and 10.
Here go 46. Yeah. Here go 47.
First down, here's Dak. Chased out to his right. Dive in, he gets his hands underneath for a catch. They'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And it's picked off. Yeah, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, inconvenience.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go, 46.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. Here we go, kill. What do you think?
Throwing again is Dak. No luck there, that ball falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide. Here we go. Go to 54. Wide. 26.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
All set to go now from the 35.
Get up! Gravity lying! What do you think?
Give it to him inside. It's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yeah! Here we go! What you got?
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Dak to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And take him down right along the 30.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Going deep here for the end zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs put the lead coming out of halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead to 8.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
Drive start to the quick throw, complete. 40, reaches the 30. Touchdown, the Falcons start the second half with some needed points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Rig alert, rig alert!
Let's go right here.
Just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. Just like that. We're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
Chiefs take over.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go! Like 20
He's got a quick throw, complete. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Let's go! Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle! Get up!
It is a deeper. Picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid play. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Ready, ready?
It's a design run. 2nd down only works out 3 yards. 2 yards on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, kill! Yeah! There we go! What? There we go, kill! What is it?
Back to throw it. On the move, head right. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion is a part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Yeah! They were going to 53. 40. 26.
He'll throw it. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains!
More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They've got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
47. They were going to 53. 48. 26.
He's brought down by a positive there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Well, that's what I'm talking talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs pushing to get within range for a game winner. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill, sliding.
Back now from the gun. Nice game outside. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Sliding.
From the gun, finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this guy down.
He's going to be held up after game 2. So we'll try that marker. Third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Here we go, 46, 40, sliding. 26.
And this is going to be Falcons football. Look, you know I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all the people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense.
2. Back all 80.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's at midfield. 30. Gets the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Atlanta.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
QB sneak up. So much for finishing things on the ground. When he is stopped at the line, they're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one.
Tie in baseball, Kate, well, we know it goes to the runner. A tie at the line of scrimmage on a sneak, well, in this case, it goes to the defense.
Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
Let's go.
He's going to keep this one. And the defense holds not. They catch him at the 4. He gets back to that line of scrimmage. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
It's twice now. The runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
Let's go now.
Big moments here in this divisional round
Count to
game,
60,
Brock, as
count
they
to
line up for
60.
third and goal.
Ready?
It's a design moving for it. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An entire stadium of pressure now on Jason Myers. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This from just 23 yards away. The kick is good. He got it. And they're going to play for the conference championship next week. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons, as we say...
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
Thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it hasn't like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. Attack yo like a looter in a riot. Fat like a sumo. Leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Just jealous cause you can't outright me or kick that style. Wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, I'll explain. Like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet off that and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs. Wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen?
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Throwing right away is Williams. They'll drop this one down to Dixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
That's a nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read it
space to cover. Hey, we got everybody covered.
He
just snuck out there. And he's got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Williams looking to do it himself. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs!
Looking to throw is Williams. It's up. He's going to get the first down. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. To throw, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs!
They'll go. Here's Williams. He's got his running back over the backfield. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. And they convert it in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
That was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a first down.
To the air, Williams. Now the run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw once more, here's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught. A job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let's run! Punch Spurs! Bang it! Yes, yes! Yes, yes!
Throwing is Williams. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They were so close, that close to their first points in the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Combo! Ready to hold on!
Throwing again here, Williams. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Williams. He'll try and do this himself. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed.
Yes! Punch! Vegas! Yes!
On 4th down, here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll get in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Caleb Williams, an 8-yard touchdown Vikings have struck first in this NFC title game. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching. But it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it will come out to the 20. Looking to put a drive together.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
His first throw is put up. Matchup is intercepted. He will attack this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they delivered.
Extra point by Anderson up and good. And it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Found his way through contact. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
Ready?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. Now he's going to step up and run. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
79 Broncos. 19 Dragons 60.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break.
Now 2nd and 5.
6, let's go. Viking 18. Rig alert, rig alert.
He's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Ready, right?
To throw is Newton. We'll get this out right to McCaffrey. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game.
Ready?
First down.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll make the handoff. Now moving. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. 60 Bobcat. 70 Timberwolf. Let's go.
Now Newton. In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Ready up. Cowboy 80. 70. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Here's
19
2nd and 10.
19 tight. Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
Newton now to throw. Throwing it out, incomplete. That's Hunter. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Red. 19 Tiger. 19.
Newton. Back to the front here for Johnson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to run with McKinnon. They'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And it's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Ready.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Yep.
Newton to throw. He's going to flip back to the flat. It's complete. And the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
70 race. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Now Newton on 3rd and goal. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Myers' kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
They're still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in up with the negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try to play a comeback.
And they'll get this up past the 25 before it's out of bounds. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
And they're located running back open downfield. And he'll have it past midfield. Almost at 30 before being taken down.
Vikings, first down.
Vegas, Vegas! Punch stars, dash, yes, dash, yes!
To throw, it's Williams. Now we'll take this and run. And rifles one, it's going to be intercepted. Down the numbers, there he goes. Down to the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown. They matched their opponent's pick six from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit. Because that defense, they're about to go right back out on the momentum on their side. That's for the opposing offense. You wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time in the clock, probably just sit on it when we see these two teams go to the offense. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here, he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it, keep telling your guys to stay motivated, and they found a crease on that play.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Go!
Again, running back to McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Alex Highsmith there on the tackle. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Here's Newton. To the sideline, and that was a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Newton takes it himself. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line of scrimmage.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80! Hut, hut.
After the run, Newton going to throw. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 17, Vikings 14. Will Wagner to kick off.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead is already changed. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Vikings. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have retaken a third-quarter lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Touchdown. Here's Anderson to kick it away. A dangerous return man showing it here. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Here we go, 19, tuck.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Out of the gun, Newton. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. He's going to McCaffrey. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Ready up. Panther 60. Let's go.
Throw is Newton. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Ready. Panther 11. Hawk 70. Hawk Buffalo 18.
Now Newton. They'll check this down to Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. For 21 yards away. And the Falcons have taken the lead here now in the fourth quarter of this championship game. Myers connects on the PAT. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. And they'll get it all the way up about a 5-yard shot at midfield. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Park Spurs! Park Spurs!
Back to throw. Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, wow, open, complete. And they do finally get him at the 12.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket, because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds it and picks up a big gain.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. Now he'll take this and run. Bad time for poor throw. It's intercepted. And the Falcons have to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder, because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Let's go.
And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
18 Cardinal, 18 ready.
Newton to throw. And he's intercepted. And he will take this now. It's a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Something out to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Still going. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
Ready up.
This is 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing is Newton. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now. Trap 50, trap 50. Let's go.
Now Newton. Able to complete to Morris. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback on the side.
You'd just be able to put out those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
60 back. Hey, Crash. Buckle up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hey.
Cam to throw. Can't get through. And he's taken down. Lamar Woodley in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
I love how they're tearing the pages out of this so-called book. I wish more teams would do this instead of laying back. Bring pressure in this situation.
60
Go after him a little bit.
60 Bison. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Desperation time. Football. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So now it may look bleak, but this one not over. They do have all 3 timeouts.
Even at this point on the field, where it looks like, you're really backed up, hold them to a field goal. That's the mantra right now. You hold them to a field goal, you still got a chance to take care of business on the other end. But you're right, the 3 timeouts are going to be key. How well they use them to preserve clock as well as stopping them, that's the key to giving them a chance to win.
And we'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. He's looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This now a 3rd and 4.
Vegas. On the front.
To the air, Williams. This is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining. Boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other side.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. It's an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
He's going to get it. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point drive. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Now Creases is past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 35-yard line.
There's no downplaying it. We all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what's happened there again. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off, let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try to prepare going forward.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
18, pioneer. Here we go. 18, card. 7 Pirates.
Newton. He's got McCaffrey open to play. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 63-yard attempt.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, it's good to see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
Park square. Ready, set.
It looks like his throw here. Williams looking to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. And now this game is over. Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell. But they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs. The best time of the year. And off we go on EA Sports. McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
A loss of a yard.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving outside the pocket. He'll run it.
Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself. Live to play another snap.
3rd and 9.
Go! 68, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
Punch it up. Yeah. Punch forward. Yeah. Vegas.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Punch first.
Going on first down, it's Williams. First to his right.
Nice job here by the quarterback. Just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go right. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Forced out wide. A big caught. It's Hunter. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. And they're on 45-yard line.
Get it. Hey, I got him. 19 Cardinal. Rig alert. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short
With the importance critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes.
From the shotgun, it's Williams.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Pitts is the man in motion. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Exiting the pocket right. And downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's in. Touchdown Vikings.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. It's the Vikings with the edge. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's McCaffrey. Now an opening past the 30. Meanwhile, a good return here, and they will take over at the 32-yard line.
And typically, like, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung it.
Hey, tag! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Ready? Come on, set! 19, Tiger, go!
Now, faking the give. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Dragon 60.
He'll drop to throw. And this throw is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
Big loss on the play.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. Here's Mike Michael Dixon now.
Formation.
He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is.
Ready, set. Vegas.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. And he just does get that one away. He chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
He'll get that out to Mixon. And they'll be taken down just shy of 30. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
This is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
He bought all the time. He'll be taken down.
Second down.
On second down, it's Williams. That'll be taken in by Williams. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to be
Up 18 yards. It's now third down.
Vegas.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. That hits. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Williams now to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
29 more yards.
Vegas.
That's another Vikings first down. First and goal at the 9.
Williams to the air once more. In at the 2. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. Here now, second down and goal.
Ready, set.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He will take it in himself. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Minnesota. Extra point try, forthcoming. It's up and good. The Vikings add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. To return, it's McCaffrey. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
This is the Madden Championship Series on EA Sports as we join you from USAA Stadium. USAA, proud to serve the military community and their families.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
And that will get a hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Caleb going to throw right away. This one is incomplete.
Well, again, man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw, Williams. This throw is going to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Williams from the goal on 3rd down. This goes on right to Mixon. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they will get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again here, Williams. All said and done. That's good for 28 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here's Williams. He's going to let it go again. He's got his man. It's taken off for a Viking touchdown. 39 yards. And the Vikings are on the board first here in this division round matchup. And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the divisional round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game. They were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
Touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big time return. Now it's their chance to try to put points on the board.
Ready, break.
Drive together.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go now. Hawk, set, ready, right?
Here's Newton. His first throw is matchup is intercepted. The Vikings are going to take possession as they go at the 42-yard line. But certainly not how they envision the start to this one. You give up the touchdown, and they take a shot on the first play from scrimmage offensively, Charles, but it gets intercepted.
Yeah, instead of just trying to nibble and, work your way downfield, they tried to take a nice little chunk there. It didn't pay off for them. Now the defense runs on the field, having already given up a touchdown the first drive, hoping to get their legs under them and slow them down.
And all those mistakes, they just seem magnified here in the playoffs. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They got to be counting their lucky stars if this ball was overthrown.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
This ball down the field for Pitts. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. He's going to get this running back out of the backfield. And they'll get this right past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
What is up? Dang it!
To throw once more, here's Williams. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 10.
What is up? Yeah. Combo.
Williams going to look to throw again. To the check down. And that's going to be good for another first down. This attack is made at the Falcons' 22-yard line.
14 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try to get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throwing is Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. They'll try and pick it up by running the action. And he can't quite get there. Taken down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different thing.
And the Vikings have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's
What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey,
Let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hip.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged, so right. It's so rugged, so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many years on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra check. Extra style, extra flow. Swift for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Sauced up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so rugged, so right. It's so right. It's so rugged, so right. It's so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, you talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my views too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so rugged, so right. It's so right.
Killer Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no loner. California, ill as pneumonia when we confold you with the villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, fold you hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off, fold ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the roller. It's so rugged,
Stay with me, you ain't gotta go, you can with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till
yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're reffing me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, so we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out.
So typical, body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. He's still modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical.
trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are grey, I'm getting used to change.
Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the darkness, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Face of mortals, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical, so don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the algebra, ridicule. It's so
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant, we're done and baby, jet, jet, jet.
that's so typical. Body of the darkness, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Face of mortals, that's so typical. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the darkness, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Face of mortals, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical, so don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the algebra, ridicule. It's so typical.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
To the one on the flamboyant temper, just toss that ham in the frying pan like spam.
Zombie Nation. Zombie Nation.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here.
If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men that been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here.
Off the chain, I leave soft of the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. With my the mic. Yeah, characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my man's in them. their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk. Put them in the stand. You keep walking. Unless you're trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog. Blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When nobody run out. Sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth. I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best. But it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool.
Mere feeds from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that talk. You can look at past performance, you can look at metrics, you can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Running for the first time with Joe Dixon. And they love to see him flying forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Pickup. It's 2nd and 7.
Trim
the tight end in motion.
Trim it. No touch.
It's mixed down, 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. On the ground again with Mixon. It's a nice gain after a really good effort there just to stay upright. Even 5 on that carry. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down run, nabs in 5, now 2nd and 5. Keeping it with Mixon. And after that 2-yard gain. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background, with every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
table here for 3rd and 3.
Great, set. Anyway, Tiger Hornet. Kyle left again. Hey, Silver, go Silver, ready? No,
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on for the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that will bring up 4th and 3. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Running forward, Gibson, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You look at the tendencies and the stats kid forth in that distance, typically you see pass. Of course, you got the perfect running play in your back pocket with a whole bunch of trust in the people around you.
First down and 3rd.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Hurts now from the gun. And that's incomplete, but he might get away too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. It's as we expected, partner. You call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Great, set.
They'll run here for the penalty. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and keeps that defense honest.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey! Crowd left Yanni. Anyway, crowd left Yanni.
Ringo. And the shotgun get to Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work on the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Man in motion out of the slot.
Chance
for one here. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. And a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And all the way into the 2nd quarter. Our opening drive ends in 3.
It's been the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Great vision, gets him across midfield. I don't think they're going to catch him. He had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put it into it.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60. Ready.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, let's go. And the Falcons will have the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on the opening drive.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. This will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Hey, call up Yeti. 180, 180. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going deep. And he got it. Interception. And the Falcons will stop just outside of the interception.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready?
No throw from his end zone. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Completing up the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ready, set.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Ready. Check out.
Shotgun, hand off to McCaffrey. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. And that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Begin with a run by Wilson. And he can manage 1 yard. He's right at the line.
Hey, we know running ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Watch the motion. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Let's get to that block complete. And this one doesn't go far. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Great, set. No touch.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. We sure made that one look routine.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Grace. Elton!
Deflated out to the left on that quick throw. And he's tackled for no gain. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. Sits there first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
No touchdown!
Staying between the tackles and Mixon. Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On third down, it's Hurts. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. So he knocked away from the intended target. Brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down into the red zone. When things happen so fast, those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback.
20-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Roll! 2, 3, Blackman, 18! Here we go! Go!
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground and start this one off. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken it to bounds. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be in second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
18
Break the huddle. It's second down now.
18 Cardinal. Ready?
They're going to try and kill it here. Jackson out of the backfield. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Now with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half.